Well, hello everybody. This is Silver Stacker in Training, and it's been a while since I've chatted with you guys, and I was thinking that I really need to kind of check in and do a video, just if not for my own self, my friends and uh, fellow stackers and collectors out there. I like to hear from them, and I hope that they like to hear from me as well. Um, I'm I'm doing something a little different right now. By the way, my my Parkinson's seems to have gotten a little worse, and there's um, some other issues with my back as well that I've had to deal with in the last few months, and it's going to get worse before it gets better, but that's okay. Um, that's not why we're here tonight. Um, right now, I'm working on nickels, and what do you think of this gold price and silver price? It's been up for a while and down a little bit, but it certainly seems to have made a nice stand against the economy right now. So um, I actually did sell some when it was at its highest. I sold some of my well, I, I I had some people come by to look at a portion of my collection, and they ended up buying. I would say about 90% of my Morgans, my graded Morgans, not my, just my graded Morgans. And then just shortly after that, they came across somebody that uh, was interested in the some of the uh, constitutional silver. Sorry about that. And it's right there on my tongue. I can see it, I can taste it, and I go to say it, and I go blank. But anyway, that constitutional silver, and so they offered me a good price on it, and I kind of fell into that. It was really, both of them were just tremendous deals that I got at an all-time high. And most of the constitutional I actually bought, and a lot of the graded coins I bought during the time it was low, since I've been collecting. I've been collecting now for, I guess, 4 years, 5 years. And as you see, I've got good old live coin Q&A up from this last week. That's Paula and Coins and Ghouls and Amanda up there, and I think we're missing a few others right now, but they're probably on vacation. And I want to give them a shout out as well. But I did have someone write me a message just wanting to know when I got started and how. What's the best way to go about it? And of course, that's hard to say because everybody's different. I started doing coins because it was for therapy on my Parkinson's, so to keep my thoughts and hands and mission all going the same direction. And so I think I've actually got it set up right here just for a second. This was my last video, and so I think it's a shorty right there. But and I'm not gonna play it, but that's that quarter ounce of gold that was, as you can see, it came out on the NGC with Jenny Norris's signature on it, and it's also an MS-70, but there is an error there that was discovered afterwards, and that error makes this coin far more valuable than it would have been. What happened was, on proofs they put the W for West Point, the mint mark, on the front of the coin. And let me see if I can just kind of bring that up to you a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. It's already at 3. Let's see. I'm going to play around with this thing a little bit. Anyway, it doesn't seem like I can do it right now, but let me see. But anyway, that coin, it's not a proof. It's actually one of the first business mint coins that come out, and but they forgot to place the W mint mark, take it off the front, the obverse, and put it on the reverse where the business strikes go. So here you've got, or I should say, I have a graded gold coin as an MS-70, which is perfect, as high as you can go, and West Point Mint is known for its quality, and then you have NGC, who's grades the coin, and NGC is also known as one of the best. They're actually known as one of the best graders there are, and they expect a penny price for it too. But anyway, here you've got the best of both worlds there, and they make a mistake, and that is really cool. So I paid somewhere just under $7,000 for this thing, and it's worth right now about, well, it's, let me put it this way. NGC has it marked at retail for around $15,500. So, but that's really not the point I'm bringing this up about. But I do like that. We had someone today sent a couple messages, and one of them, they wanted to know, where they could start, what's the best way to learn to both stack and collect. And I can only tell you what I've done, and I can lead you to some people and some groups that, of course, have far more experience. And I mean, they're just great groups of people. And one of them, of course, was the page we were just on, and that's LiveCoin Q&A. They're every Monday night at 7:30, and this is, I believe, their last one. Last night, and unfortunately, I'm not able to attend evenings right now. And I was going to show you right across here on this table I work on. That's where my dad works on nickels, pennies, dimes, whatever we choose to work on. And my dad is 90 years old, and so it's really enjoyable for us both to just sit here, and I'll put on some music that I enjoy too as well, but it goes back to the 30s and 40s, Andrew's sisters, and different people like that, Frank Sinatra. And I know that's most of y'all out there going, who in the world is he talking about? But the point is, it gives me time to spend time with my father, and he's living in our house with my 4 youngest boys. I have 5 boys and 2 girls, and so he gets to spend a lot of time with them, and it's a real joy. Let me just say that. But anyway, I started out just like this. I started out with pennies and nickels, dimes, and quarters. I didn't get books out at the time, but I've been doing this a lot lately. It's just such a good thing to pass time and to be seeing new coins, and you'd be amazed at what you can find sometimes in these rolls of coins. And sometimes it's not pretty, and sometimes it's just beautiful. And that's one of the ways that I got into this coin collecting. And I always go back to it too. I love going back, working on nickels for a while, working on dimes, working on quarters. I probably got about 40 West Point quarters from 2019 and 2020. And I go through all these different little flips I have that remind me of something I had found a couple years ago, maybe something that was just came out of the roll that I had been looking through. I got some rolls stacked up. You can see over here, all those cans and everything are filled with the coins that I happen to be working with. You can see over there, my dad has all those pennies out. Well, that isn't anything compared to if I was to show you you could see just starting with those penny tubes right there, which those are both filled up. If I were to show you the floor over there, you'd be amazed at how many boxes he has of coins and how many books are filled up with coins in them. But we just have a lot of fun. We sit and do this. And on the other side is that was really sort of the basis of my coin collecting and thing. But then it took off to where I really got interested in Morgans, and they still are my favorite. And I had, I don't know, I know there were a lot of them. I had a lot of Morgans and a lot of really valuable ones. Still do. But I love stacking all kinds of silver, bars, rounds, coins. I've had several Munster boxes, and I just, over the years, the last 5 years or so, I've been semi-retired. I do have a couple businesses, but I don't put near the work in things that I used to. But I spend a lot of time in my coin collecting because it helps to relax me. And so I've accumulated a lot of bullion, just different types of rounds and bars. I have 100-ounce bars down to 1-ounce bars. I do still have some gold. I have gotten rid of some of my gold. And things are really starting to change too, which makes me feel like we got to be doing something to be prepared for what we may not want to happen in the future, but it's going to happen. And that is the need to have some silver and gold in order to have some real money when our financial system, because it can't sustain what it's going through right now. But anyway, I didn't want to go there. Well, I kind of do, but I'd rather do it with people who enjoy doing that. But we're talking about coins, and it's so good I know this isn't a very good video this time. I'm not saying that I know how to, but it's a good way of saying, hey guys, I miss you. I hope y'all are all doing well. You know that I love God, I love the Lord, and that I'm a Christian. And I can't say it enough, just the relationship with Christ there's nothing to even compare to it. And the more you learn, the more you know about Jesus, the Messiah, uh, the more love and the more giving and the more the fruits, what they call the fruits of the Spirit. Actually, it's the fruit of the Spirit. The love, the joy, the peace, the things that God gives you over a period of time when the Holy Spirit's working in their life. And so I enjoy doing that too. It's such a blessing to worship God and Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight to each of you. You probably haven't made it this far, probably only a minute into it, but still, anyone that has, God bless you, and y'all have a good night.